have to stop doing this to me. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever applies to you. Welcome back. My name is Julia. If you're new here, I'm a contemporary singing specialist based in Australia, and today I am going to be reacting to Katrina Velarde singing Jessie J's Mama Knows Best. Let's get into it.
Hi everyone, this is Katrina Velarde and welcome back to my one-take cover sessions. Well, there is something going down, like the storm in the sky. Oh, I'm gonna be played by your behavior. How can I trust someone who's lying to me? So out, go. Now I said out, leave. I said take your bags and go, 'cause you're not for me. No, Mama knows best when times get hard, and Papa always has a joke to make me laugh. See, Mama knows best when, yes, I feel down, to bring me up and always get my heels on the ground. Hey, see, I ain't no ragdoll.
Philippines, we gotta talk. You have to stop doing this to me. It's like she opened her mouth and out came Kiki Wyatt. What? Oh God, Jessie J would be so proud. Let's just keep going with Miss Katrina. Let's do this.
That you can pick up and drop, and all of this inconsistent love. Yes, I think it's time that it S-T-O stop. So bow out, go. Now I said bow out, leave. I said take your bags and peace out, 'cause you're not for me. No, no. Mama knows best when times get hard, and Papa always has a joke to make me laugh. See, Mama knows best when, yes, I feel down, to bring me up and always keep my heels on the ground. Just be the best of my daddy said to me. Yeah. Always use humor as your therapy. Don't ever take your life too seriously. Just do you, and so do you, so perfectly. Yeah.
Sorry, okay, we'll go back. I'll find her note again, but how she just did that then with the speaking. I've said it once before and I will say it again. To do that effectively and still make it sound like it's meant to be part of the song, it's not as easy as it sounds, guys. It's really not. And at the moment, her speech quality is kind of blowing my mind. This is such a tricky song. At the moment, her larynx has had to stay in a really high position for a really long time, which tells me that her voice is fairly resilient, because like a song like this, it'd put me like out, gone. My voice couldn't handle this kind of intensity for that long, because that's not what it's meant for. But for her voice, oh my God, Katrina.
Do you, and so do you, so perfectly. See, Mama knows best. See, Daddy knows best. See, Mama knows. See, Mama knows best when times get hard, and Papa always has a joke to make me laugh. See, Mama knows best when, yes, I feel down, to bring me up and always get my heels on the ground. See, Mama knows best. See, Daddy knows best. See, Mama knows. Do the best, do the best, do the do. See, Mama knows best. See, Daddy knows best. See, Mama knows best. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for watching.
I love her. Oh. Okay, there's one section. We gotta go back. I will find it. There's one section I just want to emphasize. This is a beast of a tune. It's exhausting. And there are specific parts of this song where it can be very tempting to oversing. There is an overwhelming amount of belting in this song. I think I've already said that before, but she's got speech quality down. Her articulators are on fire. That's why when she's doing that skiddly bop, whatever the sound actually is, when she's doing that section, why it sounds so clean. Because if her rhythm was off, if her articulators were lazy, it would sound like a mess. You have to have a certain level of finesse to your vocal technique to be able to make a song sound good like this. As far as voice type is concerned, she's actually a lighter voice type than Jessie J. Jessie J has a little bit more darkness to her sound. Sometimes that's a darkness that she is creating in her sound, but I'm loving how she's not trying to make any dark qualities in the way that she's singing this particular song. And her riffs, I made a reference to Kiki Wyatt earlier, and if anyone knows Kiki Wyatt, you know why. Her riffs are really, really clean. I think I've said it in a previous video, you need flexibility, accuracy, and agility to pull off a riff, but it's about the cleanliness of it as well. You have to be able to make sure that each individual note is clear. I want to just very quickly go back and we can listen again to that riff, how every single note is really identifiable.
Something going down like the star in the sky. Oh,
this one here.
on the ground. Hey, hey, say I know, right on the ground. Hey, hey, say I know, right on.
Every single note is so clean. That's what makes it so effective when you're riffing. If your riff is just slurring through the notes, quite frankly, it's a bit of a mess. And you should definitely slow the riff down until you can sing it clean on each individual note and then speed it up. Don't be slurring through your riffs. It's not a good look. And I should know. Slurry McSlurryson right here. Her articulation is everything. Her ability to manage her belt and not overdo it. I'm sure we can all imagine how easy it would be to overdo it and just like wreck your vocal folds trying to sing this song. Because it's not in a low part of the range. It's everywhere. She's having to keep a bit more of a beefier belty quality in the lower part of her range as well as in the high stuff. Good resonance, high laryngeal position, which does mean that she's probably had to figure out ways to alleviate tension if she has to do this in a gig or in a performance, because this doesn't sound like the first time she sung this song. This song sounds like she has had to sing this song a fair bit. I mean, she just did that in one take. You do not do one take like that unless you have worked that song to death. This is a performance standard. And you can tell because she's just grooving along. She's in her own little world. She's able to share this, quite frankly, super bubbly, enjoyable personality that I can see creeping out into her performances. She's able to share that with us because she's not concentrating on the technical elements as much. She's just doing them. This is a performance ready song. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is her vocal growls and the little that she has at the end there. Oh, so cute. Oh,
Thank you so much for watching this one.
she's adorable. And all of her vocal effects are really, really well done as well. She's putting just enough growl in because she doesn't have a heavier voice type or as heavy as Jessie J. Her growls are perhaps not as growly as maybe some other people's vocal growls, but they're still present and they're still effective. I think she's done a really, really good job of making sure that as she's singing it well. It's Jessie J would be proud, I think. Jessie J would be like, yeah, girl, power to ya. So I think she's done a really, really good job of a very difficult, exhausting song. It's 100% from the beginning. You go from 0 to 100 from the very first note. Katrina Velarde. Oh my god. Anyways, that is it for me today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell beside it for more just like this one, and they will be heading your way. As usual, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye.
To you and so